the city's lawsuit does seem to be having a positive effect.
I think it's time to pass the mic and let me tell you what it's like, but not that hype about last night. Regarding that, my lips are tight. You see me now, I'm out of sight. I'm just a shadow in the light. You heard me right, but that's not all. I gotta take this other call. It's Cousin Nico and Uncle Paul. They said to meet them at the mall. Wherever we go ball. We got the paper standing tall, and we just might go spend it all. And if you test us, we can ball. I bet you end up on the floor. I'm sure you've been there once before. I like our chances not to fall. You knock us down and we will crawl to the top. We won't stop 24/7 round the clock. You just a sucker sucking on a lollipop, and your stomach hanging out the crop top. Please stop. I can't look at that slop anymore. You lucky it ain't your pop, 'cause it'll be the last time at the candy shop. Now get to bed and go to sleep. Don't let me hear another peep or catch you watching like a creep. I'll tie you by your legs and feet with that sheet, like a piece of meat for the wolves to eat. A nice treat. That's what you get for living like a sheep. This is what we do. This game ain't for y'all. It's only a select few, so don't expect a call. What's 2 + 2 - you? That's right. It's JB, Nico, and Paul.
Hey yo, they call me P. I run the streets. I don't like violence, but I'll kill a beat. I keep the drip. Look at my feet. This girl's a trip. She always falls for me. I'm always hot. Miami Heat. Not 2 or 3. I'm really him who's really close to me. Watch how we ball. We look like stars. 1-800, give me a call. We go so fast. On bikes and cars. We from the future, we could see tomorrow. Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.
That's what you get for living like a sheep.
Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.
That's what you get for living like a sheep.
Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.
That's what you get for living like a sheep.
Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.
That's Uncle Paul. He's not that tall, but he can ball. On the court, he beats them all. He might be short, but that's a sport. He don't need any support. He's not as small as me, but he's not as tall as JB. Have you ever seen him shoot a 3? It's gotta be a sight to see. Like a poet writing poetry. Don't you agree? And I can tell you this, his jump shot don't miss. And if you put him on the line, his wrist make it switch every time. His jump shot don't miss. His wrist make it switch every time. And I can tell you
Do
this.
yourself a favor and take my advice. Listen to me closely, 'cause I won't give it twice. Just because he's smiling don't mean he's being nice.
And I can tell you this.
What he's about to do is slice and dice you like a Ginzu knife.
His jump shot don't miss.
And you can take that to the bank. And just to be frank, we speak the truth. This ain't a prank.
Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.
And I can tell you this.
If you need another clue, here's number 2. My time ain't cheap, so don't ask me to repeat what I'm about to tell you.
And I can tell you this.
If you want to make it on the street, be a leader, not a sheep. Think for yourself and learn how to speak.
And I can tell you this.
Sheep end up on the menu while leaders have a seat to eat. Just be you and forget them all. The last thing you want to do is become another brick in the wall. This was a public service announcement from JB, Nico, and Paul.
Got too much drip, we got some you could borrow.